Thank you all for allowing me to come to speak with you. I appreciate your time, and I especially appreciate the fact that you're allowing me to present my views on why there should be an after-school program housed in your facility. Right now, based on the letters that I've received from you all, I found out that the two biggest concerns that you had were transportation and the fact that the kids were going to be isolated for a long period of time after the normal school hours. Um, just to let you understand where we stand as Cornerstone Development and Adonijah Foundation that we're in partnership with, we understand your concerns about the transportation and the isolation. What we wanted to present to you were two possible solutions to your argument against it. Yes, sir.
Excuse me, we do have one of our students that we're considering for after school.
Okay.
In the program, he's in the room, so if you hear the background.
Okay, and that is fine. Thank you. Transportation, let's address that first. From what I understood, transportation was an issue because you feel that the parents would not pick up the children, or they would not pick them up in a timely manner. We understand that. We do have a transportation organization, and Ms. Ambrose here can tell us the name.
The name is SETI.
SETI.
CEDI.
SETI. CEDI Transportation. And her organization is willing to be the transportation service for the after-school program. We understand that if there's an issue of what if the children get home and the parents are not there, what happens when you bring them back? It was an issue if there's an incident on the bus, how would that be handled? Ms. Amble has a full business plan that addresses all of those issues. If the children arrive home and they're not able to be greeted by a parent or a guardian, she will bring them back to the school. We do have one employee that said they were willing to stay back and help try to find a parent, try to find a guardian. If not, just like any other school procedure, the police department will be called, and they would address that. Our biggest concern with transportation, having a transportation service, is the convenience. Well, not a concern, but our biggest asset is the fact that there is a service that is willing to handle those things that did not want to be addressed on the school level. The second portion about the isolation. While we understand that the goal of the program that you all are over is that the kids are assimilated back into mainstream education. While that is also our goal to help you, we have found through interviewing parents that out of the parents that we did interview, 76% feel that the kids need to be separated. They feel that sometimes it is too volatile, sometimes they feel that their children are at risk with other students. Now, even though their kids are special ed, they do feel that there's another level of escalation that's a concern for them. So what they're desiring is that those kids who have been found to be a little bit more excessive in their behavior, that they are the ones to be put specifically into the Adonijah program. We do not have a problem with that. Mr. Baker said that he did not have a problem with that as well. So we're willing to modify the program just a little bit to take those with excessive behavior. Programs have been put in place, procedures have been put in place to interview these children and their parents, to let them know what the rules and the regulations are. They already know how long the child can stay in the program, how many offenses are allowed before they are removed from the program. What Cornerstone will do with Adonijah is to help support the parents mostly. We're going to have the seminars, if they need training classes, if they need to have extra information to help them at home, we will provide that. Do the two of you have any questions so far?
Big time. Thank you, Elizabeth. Wonderful information.
Okay, so also what we want to do is to let you know that as far as the funding for this does not come from the school level. This will be strictly from the nonprofit organizations of both Adonijah and Cornerstone.
Okay.
We will eat the cost for this. Now, the only thing that we would ask of you is that you would assess the children in your program. Just like you said, there's a student here that you're considering. If you could get us a list of how many students you're thinking about housing within in our program, we can get back to you and let you know how the bus transportation will be set up. We will contact the parents. We will set the forms up. We will get them out to the parents. That will not be your responsibility.
And I haven't heard Stephen County Debtor giving you the references for obviously other persons that will come into the program. So are you taking people from outside of the program or?
Right now, we're going to limit it just to North Metro. Considering the fact this is a new program, a new organization, we're going to set it up as a pilot. And then as time goes on, we will actually advance it to include middle school and high school, but we will house that over at Hooper Runway in order to keep the population separate. But once again, we're going to modify the program to keep it just for the kids with excessive behavior. So the main thing that we want to do is not just use your facility, but to also help build a stronger reputation in the community for this school and this program that you're doing. So we know that since a lot of you, not a lot of you, but a lot of the children that you house come from all over Gwinnett County. We found that out of the 18 clusters, you're already housing 13 of those. So you're pretty much taking up Gwinnett County. So what we would like to do is partner with you to help reach your goals. We want the kids assimilated back. We don't want kids to feel that they're not important. We don't want them to feel less than what they are. We want to help build that self-esteem. So especially if we know right now that they transition from North Metro to Hooper, which is fine. But we want to try to get them back into mainstream. We know that right now when they do graduate from Hooper, if they go there, they receive an IEP diploma. But that is not enough for them to actually go to college. So our goal is to, even at this age group in the elementary stage, is to help these kids get a regular diploma. And if they desire, go to college. And if that means that we set up a program just for those with excessive behavior to get them to use their strategies and get them to understand who they are and how valuable they are to the community, then that's what we want to do too. Now, another thing I know was addressed in the letter was about insurance. The insurance piece would be covered by you, but we're willing to help offset some of the costs. We will host information sessions for the parents to tell them about the program. If your staff is interested in participating in the program, we welcome that. If not, we have already secured retired teachers who have been certified in the education system for a number of years. We have those that work in the youth detention center who are educators. They would like to come in as well, not to try to intimidate the children. They will not know that they're from the youth detention center. They will know that they are educators because they were educators first before they went into the judicial system. So, I hope I've addressed your issues that were in the letter. If you have any questions, you can always contact me or